My name is Jim Scatorcio, but they call me Scat. Scatorcio. Scatorcio is S-C-A-T. So everybody goes, they cut it. I grew up being Scat my whole life. Scat man, Scat brother, Scat do. My father was Mike Scat. His brother was Tony Scat. There's Nick Scat. Somebody's always called Scat. Todd Pletcher and his father, JJ, joined them in 1996, took me to another level. I worked on Wall Street for 30 years. So the idea that this was going to be 2 minutes of total performance, and that's kind of like Wall Street, the tape, and you're trading, and it's fascinating, and I'm still fascinated by it. The day he was purchased, Todd said, you know, I like this hip number. I don't remember the hip number. And I said, really? He goes, yeah, I think we should bet on him. And I said, okay. So we walked out to the pavilion. I see the horse go to 230, 240, 250. So I figured, just save some money here. This is good. And I see them bringing the clipboard over to Todd's sign. And I'm looking at it, I thought you said 200, you know? Okay, if that's the case, then once you're dead, you should have a leg of this horse. And that's how I got started. I called him up when I heard that he was doing well, so I got to concentrate on a good name here. And he goes, no, the horse has been named. We named him Scat Daddy. His father always referred to me as Scat Daddy. So that was it. That was the end of that.
And they're off Scat Daddy.
First race was at Belmont. It was only a 4-horse field.
And Scat Daddy's gonna get it done.
And then he won the Sanford.
Scat Daddy nipped him right at the wire.
Todd called me and said that Coolmore had made some inquiries about buying the horse.
He was very highly regarded by Todd at the time, and you know, being from the sideline that we'd been successful with, it made sense for us to get involved with him at that point.
And Scat Daddy did it!
The Champagne is probably my favorite race. That was quite a thrill like that. And then he won the Fountain of Youth.
Very close!
I went to Dubai for the Florida Derby. I went to watch English Channel, who finished like 12th.
They're off in the Florida Derby.
It's whatever in the morning over there, watching the Florida Derby on some laptop. And it's like freezing. And all of a sudden Todd's cell phone blows up and he goes, he must have won. Nobody calls me when I lose. And then the Kentucky Derby, he had a kind of a miserable trip and got stepped on a little bit. And that was, unfortunately, the ending of his career. But I thought he had a very good chance of being a good stallion.
He did well in the first year, continued to try and keep his momentum up through year 2, 3, and 4. During that time, you know, he started to shuttle down to the Southern Hemisphere as well. And he was leading first season sire that first year in 2011, and I think that's when people really started to take notice of what he was achieving, and from that point on it just got better and better.
Actually, it was about 10 feet from where I'm sitting that I got the phone call. Very straightforward, told me what happened, that he died. He had an accident in the paddock, and that kind of stuff, it just is such a shock at first. I'm sure Coolmore is very difficult because they were in love with him.
While it's very sad that Scat Daddy's no longer with us, there are a number of really exciting stallion prospects. Caravaggio, who is already a Group 1 winner at 2 and 3, and for the Breeders' Cup, Fillies and Mares, Lady Aurelia is probably going to be one of the headline acts.
And here he is, grade 1s, 1, 2, 3, all Scat Daddies. It's remarkable. We lost a great stallion, and it's hard to lose those kind of guys going forward to carry on the gene. That can't be replaced, you know?